went on for longer than planned. तो फिर मैं और मेरी टीम सो नहीं पाए और फ्लाइट लेके यहाँ आ गए और ऐसे लग रहा कि होश में नहीं है, लेकिन पहुँच गए आप सबसे मिलने के लिए और आप सबको ट्रेलर दिखाने के लिए.
And you're looking as fresh as ever. Give it up for Mili, ladies and gentlemen. You know, one question that I was not supposed to ask, लेकिन मैं साइड से पूछ लेता हूँ. What is that one coolest thing about Boney Kapoor, the producer?
The coolest thing.
The producer.
The producer, because I definitely think he's the coolest dad. I think that he empowers people's creative visions and doesn't question it.
And what about his smile? You know, there were a lot of CTs and talis for that. Yeah. मतलब जो welcome मिला, that was amazing. So talking about Mili, please मेरे को बोलो क्या हुआ, कहाँ गुम हो गई? And the director, ladies and gentlemen, the national award-winning director who's killed it अपनी पहली फिल्म के साथ, Mathukutty Xavier साहब, ladies and gentlemen, give it up for this gentleman here. Right, on a lighter note, you know,
and I was like, yeah, cool, it'll be cool, literally. And then when they put me in it, I remembered what it was like when we were shooting the film. For 21 days, actually, उन्होंने एक असली फ्रीज़र बिल्ड किया था जो कि -2 से -5 डिग्रीज पे चलते रहता था हमेशा, और -10 पे चलते रहता था, और वो बहुत मुश्किल था क्योंकि हम तकरीबन
एक दो बार -15 भी गया था.
-15 भी गया था और मैं बस
बीमार हो गया था.
हाँ, ये बीमार हो गए थे, मुझे कुछ वायरल हो गया था, सब एक करके they were all falling like dominoes because it was very tough and it was a very grueling shoot, but at the end of it वो शूट ख़त्म करने के बाद एक ऐसी gratifying feeling आई थी कि हमने कुछ मुश्किल किया है और कुछ दिल से ट्राई करने की कोशिश की है, एंड आई थिंक विद माथु सर's गाइडेंस इट फेल्ट गुड, एंड होपफुली आप लोगों को फिल्म देख के वो एक्सपीरियंस, वो अनुभव अच्छा लगेगा.
वाह क्या बात है. ऑफ कोर्स बहुत अच्छा लगा और इसीलिए ऐसा रिस्पांस यहाँ पे मिला है. प्लीज टेल अस, यू नो, इट्स नॉट जस्ट अबाउट the... Thank you so much, sir. Thank you so much. And now moving on to Javed साहब. Sir, welcome. So good to see you, and it's such an honor कि आप यहाँ पर आए हम सबके बीच. Sir, being a part of this massive project with Janhvi, of course, Boney sir and Madhu sir, Manoj sir, and the entire cast. What do you have to say, sir?
देखिए, वो एक कहावत है कि उंगली कटा के शहीदों में शामिल होते हैं लोग, तो मैंने भी उंगली कटाई है. मैंने तो सिर्फ पिक्चर में गाने लिखे हैं, और I must say that it's a very powerful, very effective film. It's cold, but when you release it will be hot. So, और I'll definitely congratulate the director. देख होता क्या है हमारे यहाँ हिंदी पिक्चरों में, मेन स्ट्रीम में खास तौर पे, कि हम ये भी डाल दो, वो भी डाल दो, ये कर दो, इतना करते हैं कि हम उसको बिल्कुल मेल्ट कर देते हैं कहानी को. उसको
उधर से आ गया पहला सवाल.
Hi, good evening. Mayur here from Beyond Bollywood. Firstly, I think congratulations to all of you all, and to you, Janhvi. I have to say, you know, I'd like to give you a warm, very warm hug. You know, obviously you have done a film, but I know, you know, in 2017 I was in Dharamshala and I went up atop the mountain and I did not carry my warm clothes, my thermal wear, and I nearly died of hypothermia. Obviously, looking at you in the trailer, you know, it rekindled those freezing scenes for me. So I just have two light-hearted questions, you know. Firstly, like watching this trailer, can we say that now Janhvi Kapoor is the new Ice Baby?
Ice Baby?
Yeah.
I mean, if you want to call me that, you're free to, but...
Yeah, because obviously there was a popular 90s song, American rapper song, Ice Baby.
Yeah, of course I know. No, if you're saying it as a compliment, I'll take it. I love compliments, so anything you say, I'll take.
And second, my question to you, Janhvi, is usually, obviously, I think, you know, there is the public, there is the media. But I would assume that mostly, you know, most actors, you know, they are the best judge of their own performance. But can we say that this is for the first time where an actor would measure his or her performance in terms of, in the unit of Fahrenheit or degrees Celsius?
I guess so. But it's funny you said that because जिस दिन वो freezer में temperature सबसे low गिरता था, उस दिन मैं जानती थी कि आज परफॉर्मेंस दर्द सही में अंदर से आने वाला है. आज का परफॉर्मेंस सही होगा अगर टेम्परेचर नीचे कर रहा है. So yeah, I guess so.
Hi,
Doing roles that are as different as possible and that make me feel like, oh, here's an opportunity where I can push myself and surprise myself, hopefully, is always exciting to me. If I feel like I've shown up for a jog, not for a jog, for a job, and I'm going through the beats of it in a way that seems familiar to me and I'm not really growing from it, I feel like that defeats the purpose of being an actor, and I think the audiences deserve and expect more than that from me. So I need to push myself.
Okay, I want to ask the director, like since they have directed both Malayalam and now this, is there any difference there, and you have to keep in mind that this is for a different audience and you have to show it this way? Any kind of change you made?
What we did was actually
what do you feel?
मुझे देख के नहीं याद आती,
आपको तो
सिर्फ जानवी को देख के याद आती
है, आपको तो है, लेकिन हम जानवी में श्रीदेवी जी को ही देखते हैं इनफैक्ट, लेकिन उतना पोटेंशियल उनमें है. What have you to say on that?
You asking me?
Yeah, sir. Then,
Well, you see, everybody has a different mechanism to understand a character and to perform accordingly. I wouldn't say perform, to become the part. That was one of the major USP of Sri, and that is another. I mean, this is the same thing because perhaps she carries the same DNA. She also picks up the character, or rather, gets into the character and doesn't play the part, becomes the part, and which is why you've seen the growth in the films that she's done so far.
yeah. Janhvi, what have you to say? Like, how much you feel yourself? You're seeing your mom. या उनकी फिल्में आपने देखे होगे. Definitely, we have seen you. Like, and she had been so caring about you all. Like, the way she used to nurture you all. हमने बहुत देखा है.
I'll just interrupt. Incidentally, you see, the audience in North India saw Sri after she had done almost 150 to 200 films in South.
Yeah.
So she had reached a particular level of, understanding what characters are and how each beat has got to be captured or, understood. So she came here after doing 200 films in the South. My baby has just started a journey. So don't put her into any kind of a comparison with any of the work of her mother. No, as I told you, she also had a journey which was brilliant. She started as a child star, but most of the North Indians saw her after she had done more than 200 films.
But she has reached actually, मतलब हम तो बहुत ही देख रहे हैं उनमें actually मुझे लगा. अच्छा, मुझे पूछना है कि कभी ऐसे लाइफ में ऐसी कोई सिचुएशन आई है जैसे ये कैसी लाइफ में बहुत टफ सिचुएशन था? It could be anything on the set, could be anything where you remember, it was a very difficult thing. You would like to share anything on it?
एक्चुअली ये शूट के दौरान जब हम फ्रीज़र का पोर्शन शूट कर रहे थे, मैं बहुत ही बीमार पड़ गई थी और काफ़ी दिनों के लिए एक्चुअली मुझे ऐसे लगता था कि मैं होश में नहीं हूँ क्योंकि मैं इतने मेडिसिन ले रही थी एंड वी हैड ऑलरेडी गॉन ओवरबोर्ड बिकॉज द फ्रीजर शूट वाज सो टफ ऑन सो मेनी पीपल एंड आई जस्ट रिमेंबर दैट लास्ट स्ट्रेच बीइंग very mentally and physically exhausting because the way we started playing it, and Mathu sir, you can chip in if you have anything to say also, we would start running really long takes. तो हमने पहले जैसे imagine किया था कि 5 मिनट का सीन करके बाहर आके 1 मिनट का ब्रेक लेके वापस करने जाएंगे. But then we ended up running 15 minute long takes where I'd go through the entire action and there was a lot of crying, breaking, screaming, and it was a lot.
Let me also add this. You see, while they were shooting the free, because I would have been a nervous wreck with Janhvi around because as it is, she's a perfectionist like a mother, and ये perfectionist का कीड़ा मेरे में भी है. तो दो perfectionist एक सेट पे एक दूसरे की खाली हम लोग एक दूसरे का खाली नेगेटिव पॉइंट ढूंढते रहेंगे या एक दूसरे की टांग खींचते रहेंगे. और दूसरा ये कि भाई आई एम नॉट एन अकम्प्लिश्ड एक्टर टू प्ले दिस काइंड ऑफ अ पार्ट बिकॉज दिस पार्ट इज अ वेरी चैलेंजिंग. इसी जो मैं लव रंजन की फिल्म में कर रहा हूँ, इट्स अ वेरी लाइट हार्टेड फिल्म. इट्स बेसिकली अ कैरेक्टर विच इज नॉट intense.
Papa is basically playing Papa in Love Sir's film.
So I wasn't doing anything, I was just playing myself.
And Manoj sir, for you, what were the reference point to play this character? Did you take any cue from the real life bond that she shares with
नहीं, किसी रेफरेंस की जरूरत नहीं है, एक कहानी है, बाप है, बेटी है, वो है। और ऐसे जब आप एक रिलेशनशिप ऐसा है, ये मैं भी बाप हूँ, एक बेटी का बाप हूँ, एक बेटे का बाप हूँ, तो आई अंडरस्टैंड। ये बेसिक इमोशन है कि आपका जो एक बच्चा है वो कहाँ है, किस मुसीबत में है। आपको इसके अंदर बहुत ज़्यादा रेफरेंस के, भाई मेरे को कोई ऐसा रेफरेंस, ये इमोशन ऐसा है जो अगर आप जाएंगे इसके अंदर तो ऑटोमेटिकली जो है वो बाहर निकलेगा। और इतने अच्छे खूबसूरत सीन्स हैं, इतने लिखे हुए इतने अच्छे सीन्स हैं, स्क्रिप्ट इतनी सुंदर है, आपको उसको सिर्फ फील करना है, आपको उसको कैरेक्टर प्ले, जैसे बोनी जी ने कहा कि आपको हो जाना है उस सिचुएशन में, बन जाना वो। तो वो
आती है in future, so are you okay to do that?
No, I wouldn't be.
क्यों?
सर अभी वो बहुत लंबा आंसर है और मुझे भूख लगी है।
अगर आप छोटे से,
और मुझे रोना नहीं है, स्टेज पे अच्छा दिन है तो अवॉइड करता है।